All right, what is going on, folks and folkios? So all you that are in here on YouTube right now, what is the deal? And also to all of you that are in Instagram right here. I've never done it this way. I'm looking at both cameras, so it's kind of different to look up and then look back right here. But if you are in Instagram and you want to see me live on a YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube and type in Modern Renaissance Man, and you can see me live on YouTube. Okay, but at the same time, I'm hoping that somebody would jump in here and want to offer how in the world do you think that this verdict is unjust or this verdict is wrong. I mean, I've seen videos of people coming out saying, look, just us happened. Like, I guess I'm like, wait, I never even thought about that. Never even heard nobody even use it in that particular way. But saying just us, like JUST, US, was done like just us for white people. This is what's crazy to me right here. I'm going to just go ahead and jump right into it in this particular way. There were people that were on those steps in front of that court, and they had pictures of Rosenbaum. They had pictures of Rosenbaum like he was just this terrible victim. Guys, do people, especially a lot of friends that reached out to me through Instagram, they kind of said a few things to me about, this case. Some people weren't even really following the case. Some people were. But what really blew my mind is that how crazy the media has pimped people's mind, the way the media has infiltrated a lot of you people's mind. They got y'all thinking that, people up here holding the pictures of Rosenbaum, the dude who molested kids between the ages of 5 and 11, raped them. Yes, Rosenbaum raped kids. Now, dude, what the heck? Like, seriously, what the freaking heck? He raped kids, people. You on the steps of the dang on court system holding up Michael Rosenbaum picture like he was some hero that was just out there just trying to stand up for black people. Are you serious? I'm sorry. The gloves can kind of come off now. I knew Kyle was going to get off anyway, but to make this a black and white thing, are y'all crazy? I'm serious. Instagram, the ones that's watching this on Instagram, that might watch this a little later on, between family, friends, all that. How did this become a black thing? How does this become a black and white thing? A white dude killed some white people, and all of a sudden it becomes about white supremacy and about racism, about how our court system is messed up. So I'm so like, what? White dude kills white people who were trying to harm, kill, beat, whatever to him. He defended himself, which is the reason why we have a freaking Constitution. The Constitution, the Second Amendment. That's the reason why we have it. This is a pure example of why there is a such thing as a Constitution, the Second Amendment. Right to bear arms to protect yourself. He protected himself. How in the world did the media get some of you to believe that this is about race? I can't even believe this is so crazy to me. How in the heck can somebody please? I will look. Okay, if you're on Instagram live right now, you want to do a video chat to add your little 2 cents to it, maybe I can find a way to, yeah, I can do that. No, that's not going to work. I was going to say I can find a way to where if you want to do a video chat in Instagram right now, I probably can hook this up to where you guys can actually hear the person that does a video chat right here. But seriously, how in the world can you try to justify a child molester who went after another kid trying to harm him, and you trying to justify like he did something wrong? I'm so confused. How in the world did this turn into a racist thing? How is this about black and white people? White people kill white people, but because a white dude was found not guilty, that shows you that the good old people are saying things about the Proud Boys and all kinds of nonsense. What the heck does Proud Boys got to do? Well, see, I bet Donald Trump is. What the heck does Donald Trump got to do with this? Y'all, some of y'all just don't get it. Some people, man, it's sad though. Some folks are so far gone in the head about this whole situation turning into a racist thing. I don't even believe that some of these folks even watch this. There's no way that a lot of people watch this video and all of a sudden it's turned this into a black and white thing. Black people kill black people all the time. Black people killed black people yesterday in Chicago. Y'all know that, right? Black people killed black people yesterday in Chicago. Is there anybody out there that's raging, pissed off, mad about that? No. But how? How are you even thinking this way? How are you thinking this is something that got to do with race? Can somebody please tell me how? How? Look, the justice system failed us again. Failed who? Black people? Because some white people killed some. I guess the justice. Kyle Rittenhouse clearly was defending himself from harm. Kyle Rittenhouse was being chased and defended himself. White people killed other white people that was trying to harm another white person, and he should be going to jail, right? Guys, y'all, I'm just waiting because I know a lot of people do a lot of talking. I let some people know that I was going to be going live on Instagram, and they promised that they would be in here on the live Instagram so they can kind of rebuttal, or you want to say debate, or have a constructive conversation with me regarding Kyle Rittenhouse, but they're not in here yet because they're, but if there's anybody on Instagram right now, if you want to add your 2 cents to this whole situation, then just let me know. But anyway, guys, this shouldn't even have gone this long. It's sad that the jury had to sit there and deliberate for 3 days when it was like a clean cut case. I mean, one thing you can sit there and say all day long, whether you are black, white, Asian, whatever you want to call it, there is no way. Cameras don't lie. Cameras are not biased. You can't sit there and say, well, the camera only showed that. No, the camera does not lie. The best argument that a lot of people could come up with is he shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have been having a gun. People shouldn't have been there burning Kenosha anyway, period. Go beyond that. The governor, whoever it was, a governor, the mayor, they should have accepted when Donald Trump wanted to send in help, but they didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? So all this, what should have happened, what should not have happened, what they should have did, well, everything. This is so funny that everybody focusing on where Cal should have been, but nobody's talking about where the guys that was burning the garbage cans should have been. How come no one is talking about the fact that the lawyer almost made it seem like it was just nothing for the white dude to say the N-word? Yeah. He was like, hey, okay, he burned and set the garbage can on fire. Maybe he threw a brick or something through a window. Maybe he, so what? He said the N-word. Wow. Black people got something to say about the fact that Kyle Rittenhouse is not guilty, right? But they have nothing to say about the fact that the white dude was sitting there, shoot me, nigga. Shoot me, nigga. Nobody had nothing to say about that, though. A white dude flat out is caught on camera saying, shoot me, nigga. He said it like twice. The same dude that folks up there sitting there holding a sign like he's some victim that was just out there just trying to defend and stand up for black people. He trying to stand up for black people, but he's sitting there yelling at other white people, shoot me, nigga. But he's standing up for black people. Y'all, come on now. That's what I'm saying. This is too easy. This is way too easy. This shouldn't even be an argument. If you have any type of what's what I'm looking for? At least give me something. This is like not even an argument. We watched it all on camera. I have a video up here that I did a thorough analysis on, completely unbiased to it, showing you everything that happened. And what's crazy about this, I did this over a year ago. Kyle didn't even need a lawyer. He could have just had me in there and just did a play-by-play of what happened in the video just to show it. Because, I'm not even a lawyer, but I would have been able to mop the floor with those prosecutors. Were they real prosecutors? And now here we go. We're about to have all kind of folks mad, black people getting mad. There was black people out there responding and getting ready to snap off and be mad. They don't even know the reason why. They don't even know what Kyle Rittenhouse did. They still going based off of what these different news segments showed. Like at a they're going based off of what some of these news segments showed when everything first went down, when they were lying, saying that Kyle Rittenhouse was just like this white dude that went into a crowd and shot up black people and Black Lives Matter. These people, this is what's crazy, folks. The media, the way that they cover this is so sickening that they actually literally put a narrative right in your face when you have people like me, people like Brandon Tatum, ABL, all kind of different social media outlets was showing you guys video and tape of everything right after it happened. Right after it happened. So that's what I'm saying. In this video, even the confrontation that was happening, there was no confrontation in this video between black and white people. Rosenbaum, when he first was pretty much had some animosity with the group of people that were with Kyle, that's the one he was screaming and saying, shoot me, nigga. Shoot me, nigga. This is a white dude having some animosity with other white people, sitting there telling them, shoot me, nigga. I'm a rider for mine. He was saying all this street lingo. A lot of y'all don't know what I'm a rider for mine mean, but yeah, he rode all right. He rode. He got ahead in life. Man, I'm telling you right now, but man, if this is too easy. If you are really trying to make this into a race thing, I'm just saying, if you're really trying to turn this to a race thing, it seems like you're just looking for a reason to call out racism, and it may show that you might be a little racist yourself. You're just looking for something. This is clean cut. I mean, the cleanest cut you can get. Like, there is no impurity in this cut. You can't even see the blade line, how clean of a cut this is. I mean, it was divinely cut. And then the woman standing out there, F America. And then she passed out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that on there? This lady did all that hollering and yelling, and black lady, and then she's like, F America. And then she like started convulsing, like having a seizure or something like that. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all even see that? It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. Like, what the heck? I swear. I hope she live. I hope she's okay. But she's going to be like the black version of that one white girl. You know, the white girl in Trump one. She was like, nah! This black woman about to be the meme of that. She about to be the new meme. Chest and everything, her cleavage and stuff out. And she just, yeah. I mean, what the heck was that? Like, this is like a punch in the face to black men. Black folks, please, seriously. Is somebody in Instagram right now that's black? Please talk to me. I mean, ain't nobody gonna talk to you because all the people that follow you are the white people because you tap dance for them. No, because a lot of black folks know good and well that I'm gonna come straight raw, straight with the truth. And if you don't hide behind the words don't hide behind Instagram words. Don't hide behind your computer right now. Jump into the live feed right now, and we can talk about this right now. Openly. I'm not gonna sit there and call you no names. I don't do that. I'm not gonna sit there and say how stupid and dumb you are. I'm gonna sit here and literally have questions. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to talk about it. But none of them are going to do that because half the people that I've talked to have not even followed this case. They just going based off of what the media told them. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute. You didn't know about this? You didn't know that the dude mother, not his mother. You didn't know that the dude father, grandmother, uncle, and cousin lived in Kenosha? You didn't know that Kyle Rittenhouse worked in Kenosha? Well, what is he doing there? Dude, I got family in different cities as well. I got family members in Decatur, got family in Bloomington, got family in Chicago, got family in Arlington, got family in Kankakee, got family in Joliet. If I'm going over there to go to some party or something like that, it doesn't matter why I was there. That's none of your dang on business why I was there. He should have been home. I mean, oh my God, folks, really? See, that's what happens when you know that the argument is being lost, when the best they can do is just start coming up with these ridiculous scenarios. What the heck does him being there have to do with anything? Well, if he wasn't there, he never would have. Well, he took his gun because he went looking for something. Oh my God, dude, is there anybody in here from the hood? Anybody grew up in Decatur over there by Marietta, College, Packard, Morgan? Anybody grew up around them certain hoods like that in Decatur? Tell me the 90% of us wasn't packing. We would be packing. We would go and walk on a certain side of Decatur, Illinois. We would have our guns, not looking for trouble. We had our guns just in case something popped off. What the heck? Come, man, black folks, come on now. Hood folks, would y'all please, ghetto folks that grew up in the hood, who I know who y'all are. We grew up with each other in Decatur. A lot of us were sitting there packing our 9mm or our Rugers. We would walk on the west side or something like that. We would walk on the east side. We weren't going over there looking for trouble. We was there just in case something popped off. Everybody knew that, hey, everybody going to be at the 411, or everybody going to be at such and such on Orchard Street. Everybody going to be over there on Marietta. Hey, it's supposed to be like a little bit of a block party over there on such and such. You didn't go there carrying a gun looking for trouble. You went there just in case something popped off, and if somebody tried to come at you, you're going to defend yourself. So stop with all this nonsense of he had a gun because he went there looking for some black folks to kill. He didn't kill no black people. Nope. The only black person that he almost killed, the Lord blessed that man's life. Because the first dude that drop kick, am I talking loud, y'all? If I'm loud, I'm sorry. The first dude that drop kicked Kyle Rittenhouse in the face was a black dude. And Jesus was with him that day, that black dude, because Kyle almost blew the dude's head off. Almost completely blew the dude's head off. So this whole thing about, he shouldn't have been there, or this, y'all, if you are making this a black thing, like, oh my God, like Cole said on Martin, you're looking for a reason. You're looking for just nonsense. You're just looking for some trouble. That's what you're doing. You talking about he had his gun because he went there looking for trouble. If you seen this case and seen the videos and everything that came out, how in the world could you even piece together that he went there and he started some trouble? I gave a very thorough analysis of this case over a year ago. I have video of nobody knew who Kyle Rittenhouse was or what was going to go down. But what ended up happening is that the guy came to Kyle Rittenhouse and he said to Kyle, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? And he said, oh, well, we're down here to protect businesses and, to make sure people are safe, whatever. And he was like, I have my Medipack here in case somebody get hurt. I'm running into danger to help people that might get hurt. And then he said, of course, I have my rifle for protection. That's what he said. That's what he said. So I told folks from maybe I need to play this video again for folks tonight. Because I told people from the beginning, in order to be found for guilty of first degree murder, that means you had intentions. You premeditated killing somebody. So you telling me Kyle knew that, hey, I'm gonna take about 15 steps while running, and then I'm gonna turn around and wait for them to grab my gun, and I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, and then the dude. Hey, look, seriously, Kyle's not even that fast of a runner. Kyle Rittenhouse was not that fast of a runner. Have y'all seen the video? I'm just saying, me running for my life, trust me, I wouldn't even have to used my gun because nobody was going to catch me. But my point is, I guess he was tired, a little heavy set, whatever. But did he calculate it off? I'm going to take 20 steps while I'm running. I'm going to wait for somebody to try to knock my head off, but instead they hit my hat. I'm going to turn around and fall, and I'm going to wait for the dude to drop kick me in the face before I shoot him. Oh, here we go. All of a sudden, Kyle Rittenhouse, he just got this slow motion thing you see in movies. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting ready to pull my gun. All of a sudden, things went in slow motion. Pop dude in the chest. All of a sudden, the guy comes up to him, hands up in the air. Kyle looks at him. All of a sudden, the dude pulled the gun out. And then Kyle Rittenhouse. Come on, man. Like he just calculated all that. I'm not going to kill the dude. I'm just going to shoot him in his bicep. And by the way, I'm just saying, dude had a gun in his hand. What would the police have done to the guy that tried to shoot Kyle execution style? I'm just thinking to myself, you pull a gun to police, they're not shooting you once. Kyle shot the dude in the bicep, but what if Kyle would have kept on unloading on dude? You know what I'm saying? Folks would have just been, the dude, I guarantee you, behind closed doors, the dude that sat there and got his arm blown off, how much you want to bet that dude is thankful for his life? What do y'all want to bet? Yeah, I'll get y'all this way. I'll turn y'all this way so I can look up and down. But what do you guys want to bet that guy that got his bicep blown off, what do y'all want to bet that he's thankful for his life? I bet you he's thankful for his life. And another thing, I'll raise you another one. Why isn't no one talking about the fact that dude was carrying that gun illegally himself? Huh? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody. If you are getting raped by a man, women, if you're getting raped, and while you're getting raped, the man don't know you got a gun. If you happen to pull a gun out and shoot that guy, how would you feel if somebody pointed him out like he was a victim? How would you feel if somebody broke in your house and they're coming for you and you shoot them, but you're the victim? Right? That's how it's supposed to go, right? How about somebody breaking your house and they're trying to come at you, you shoot them, and all of a sudden the media twist it and make it seem like they are the victim. All they wanted was to come in your house to get a few pieces of meat out the refrigerator. That's all they were doing. That's it. Just like with George Floyd. No, George Floyd should not have died, but it's a combination of things that killed George Floyd. But at the same time, what about the woman that George Floyd had at gunpoint that they pistol whipped her, and he had a gun at her stomach saying he'll kill her baby? Nobody can. The real victims. And I hope that Kyle Rittenhouse, I hope that he gets some good lawyers to where he can go after every last journalist, every last news station that sat there and scrutinized him and demonized him. I hope he go after every last one of them, because look what happened. The fact that the media has people thinking like this, look what it's done. People just rolled with what the media said and was getting ready to go out there and practically almost just kill this boy. And he's still going to have to probably watch his back. So, yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse, if he files a lawsuit against any of these stations, I hope that right there is live. I hope that actually ends up going to the I hope that ends up being something that's mainstream, that they can keep us up to date with what's going on. But most likely they're going to set out of court, and then we're going to end up hearing about what Kyle Rittenhouse sued them for. But at the same time, I hope if something like that happens, that we all get to participate in that as well, because they completely demonized this, demoralized, scrutinized Kyle Rittenhouse. They completely just, I don't care, even if Joe Biden them said something about him, I would go after them too. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to hear about it being like done like, to where all of us can view it. You're just going to hear the end result of it. And whatever possible money that he do get from suing them, he's probably going to have to use that money to protect himself, if anything. You know what I mean? Because where is he going? He's going to have to move. He's going to have to. I mean, there's probably nowhere that he can go right now that he's not going to be known. But I'm almost positive that he is going to have to move somewhere else. And then you got people on there. You got people on there that like, what's her name? Joy Reid. You got people like Joy Reid on there who sat there and, Joy Reid got on there and said something about, him being like this, like she got on, Joy Reid just pretty much made it a racist thing. She is being racist herself and nobody is saying anything about that. This is just crazy. White tears. I mean, last time I checked, everybody's tears is made out of the same thing. Let's see. Somebody said they want to say something here. We got James 267. Let's see if he's still in here. I never done this before, so I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. It went away. James 267, it went away. So, anyway, let me see here. You guys got I'm going to pop this comment section out to where it can be over to a different side right there where I usually have it at. So I can look at it from right there, so I can keep on looking up and down at you guys. But here it is. What type of peaceful protesting you think going to come out of this? Do you guys think that they're going to peacefully protest tonight? You think there's going to be people out there just want to peacefully no. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But again, the dude was called a white supremacist. He was called things of the sort like he's going to be, lifted up by the Proud Boys, whatever like that. Said that he's crying white tears as if, I don't know what, white tears. Come on now. Come on now. I think right now, people that like Joy Reid, they're pretty much looking for something just to kind of keep them afloat. Because from what a lot of different outlets have been saying is that, her show is tanking. You know what I mean? Like her show is tanking. Jerry Coke, I appreciate the super chat. Ray G says, may Kyle Rittenhouse get the help he needs from the trauma that he feels in his heart. May he find peace that God can only provide, and may he have a hero's welcome in his new town. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Completely agree with that. The stuff that Joy Reid is saying on her channel, man, if she was to say that, if somebody white was to say what Joy Reid is saying, they would be canceled. They would completely be canceled. Guys, I'm telling people all the time, you have no idea. It's not about race right now. It's all about if you just playing the same card that those that are in the elite evil position want you to play. Because just as of right now, Joy Reid hated on a black woman that just became the first lieutenant governor. Hated on her. Hated on her. And a lot of folks that actually are against or they disagree with what you're saying, like in cases like this, a lot of times they're not going to come on here and want to debate you on it. When you got all these facts and evidence and statistics and video that actually proves the boy's innocent, they're not going to want to do that. All you're going to hear is like, yeah, but if there was a black dude, okay, if there was a black dude, what about the black boy? Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but what about the black dude that shot up the school? Huh? He shot up the school and he got out. Nobody's talking about that though. The boy shot up a school and had a welcome party. Look, black people, black folks, black people, because I know, look, black people. I graduated twice from college with 2 different degrees. I had to almost beg black friends not to come to my graduation, but to come to the graduation party. I have to almost beg them to come to the graduation party and me graduating from college, from the from the hood. But then I can have some family members that can go to jail for like robbery and selling drugs. They get out of jail. The whole dang on people having all family, like it's a family reunion, all coming over there for barbecues and all that. They in there showing things, them in the blue jumpsuit and everything, saying, free my nigga. They get out of jail or prison. They have a warm welcome of food. My baby's home and all cuzzo's home. Cuzzo's out of jail. Let's go over there and have a cookout. Ty graduated from college. Hey, I'm having a big cookout and a big such and such at Fairview Park in Decatur, Illinois, from graduating with my first degree in therapy. And not only that, me and my wife, we cooked all the food for the event. And we did the decoration for the event and we invited much family as we can now. You had to pull tooth and nail to get friends now, a lot of black friends, to come to see your graduation party from college. But then to turn around and T-Mac get out of jail, boys, 90 people all over Aunt Sarah Jean house because he got out of jail. What? What am I saying that for? The black boy that went up into that school shot up people. Shot up, right? The fact that the judge even gave him bail is crazy. But anyway, gave him bond, better yet. But anyway, he gets out and the family of him had like a welcome home party like for him. You welcome. See, that's the issue we have right there. It's something that goes on mentally. You can teach somebody to do something that is completely wrong, but if you keep on giving them a positive feedback loop, then it doesn't feel wrong. If it doesn't feel wrong, then it must not be wrong. Again, let me say that again. There are people that teach kids to have the mind frame that if they keep on giving them a positive feedback loop for something that they're doing that's wrong, that person would not even see that what they're doing is wrong. That's what I'm getting at. So how is it? I'm just being real. A lot of black people that I grew up around, I'm not saying all black people are not like that. I'll be crazy to say that because not all black people are like that. But the areas that I grew up around, I cannot tell you the countless amount of parties that was had based off somebody getting out of jail. So then as a kid, as you begin to grow, you start to realize and you start to see that that's part of the life. Somebody get out of jail, you celebrate it. You never told it it's wrong. You never told that you never told it is, to be honest with you, it's kind of ridiculous now. I'm serious. I mean, I get it. You happy that they home, but to throw a party and a celebration like they did something that can be considered to accomplish, that right there is kind of like, what? So what am I saying that for? If you are a kid that grew up like I did in the hood, in the ghetto, and you see this lifestyle or you see this way that your family do things, you got family traditions, you got certain things you grew up in the black community knowing about, like don't bring like Thanksgiving, do not bring no dressing over nobody else's house. That is a big no-no. When they have a potluck or something like that, it's like a thing, I guess, amongst black people. You do not bring dressing over somebody else's house. No. Amongst black people, dressing and stuffing is not the same. We're not going to get into that right now, though. But anyway, dressing and stuffing is not the same. So, okay. What I'm saying that for is this. We are shown things, if you grew up the way that I did and around the hood like lifestyle that I did, you see things as you grow up. And if you're never told that these things are wrong, you're going to grow up possibly regurgitating those same traditions, regurgitating that same type of lifestyle, right? You can grow up doing the same exact thing without ever even questioning why y'all do it. Like when I was growing up, I never questioned why we celebrated my cousin getting out of jail or my uncle getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? We never questioned that. We just knew that was the thing to do. Hey, y'all heard P-Boy getting out? P-Boy is getting out on Friday, y'all. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. We about to go get the gin, the juice, the Tanqueray. Hey, you get the wings. Hey, go get some beers. Go get some Coke 45s. Go get some Mad Dog 2020. We about to turn up. Hey, tell what I'm calling in that we gonna need like we gonna need that weed. I mean, so to you and as a kid, I'm just being real. And as a kid, all I cared about, and I was just like, ooh, it's about to be, because you like when family come together, right? It's awesome when family come together. So as a kid, you like, ooh, because then you know that some of your other relatives, your uncles and aunts, they're going to be bringing your cousins over. So in your mind, somebody getting out of jail was a good thing. Like, it was a good thing. And the only thing that was good about it is because we knew that we was about to be doing some eating, playing games, playing on the slip and slide, the barbecue, the music, the dance contest. All these things happen. All these things happen because somebody got out of jail. And then you get older and you get to thinking like, man, wait a minute, what? We having practically a family reunion because Junebug got out of jail. Because Pookie got out of jail. Because T-Mac got out of jail. Because CeeLo got out of jail. Because C-Rock got out of jail. Because Swalo got out of jail. I mean, what? But again, because at a young age, if you're getting that positive feedback loop for something that's negative, you think that that's just the way that life is. You just end up regurgitating that lifestyle, not ever questioning it. So I'm saying it to say all this. Among us right now, being a thug, being a killer, being hard, being ain't nobody gonna touch me, homie. I swear to God, homie, I'm busting at a nigga if they try to come at me. On my mama, if a nigga try to test me, I'm gonna be straight, hey, buck. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna, excuse me. That's what I'm saying. So that type of lifestyle is glorified. It's glorified. It's looked at as, oh, shoot, oh, hey, y'all don't mess with whatchamacallit. Hey, that dude ain't no joke, man. He'll bust at y'all in a minute. No joke. See what I'm saying? So that lifestyle, you getting a positive feedback loop for being the hardest. You getting a positive feedback loop for being the one that'll bust at somebody. You know what I'm saying? You get a positive feedback loop because you packing 2 guns. You get a positive feedback loop because you actually are known as the one that can go around and start some stuff, and you have no regard for life. That's glorified. It's glorified in our culture. It's glorified in the music. It's just glorified. So again, you getting a positive feedback loop for something that's absolutely negative. And so that's why you see the stuff that we see going on in the media right now. That's why nobody's talking about that, the fact that tonight some black people in Chicago are going to die. Some people in Baltimore are going to die. Some people in Philly is going to die by the hands of other black people. But nobody's going to say nothing about that. We just did some months ago. Was it this summer where the little girl got shot up in the car with her dad? They shot this man's baby in the car. The police took the little girl out the car. They didn't even wait for the ambulance. The police took the little girl out the car, put them in her police car, and they shut off going to the hospital. Nobody cared about that, though. But you care about Kyle Rittenhouse defending himself, a white guy, against some other white people that was trying to attack him, because that's showing racism. That's showing systemic racism, because the judge was clearly being a just judge. That's showing some type of racism. That's showing some type of bias. Just us. Because the jury found him not guilty, which they should on all 5 accounts, based off of the darn video evidence that they had right there, that you and I all had. This now is a racist thing. So I'm saying, so the media is feeding people this positive feedback loop for something that's completely wrong. And it's scary because a lot of people, it seems like y'all don't have the mental capacity to decipher between the two. Whatever the media tell you, you just do it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I might do a little video here again a little later on, just to play that video with Kyle Rittenhouse again. I mean, but I shouldn't have to, because those that want to see the video, I know YouTube put it up there, and they have this like this little sensor on it to where, you know, they can block it, and they have you click through it twice to make sure this is what you want to do. But again, how long have I been going? I've been yapping my gums for almost 36 minutes now, and I've been live on Instagram all this time, and I have yet to have a lot of people who see that I'm live that want to debate this. They have not come on here. Not at all. You know what I mean? So it's, like I said, it's now I guess I can ask you guys, what say you? If you're on Instagram right now and you want to add something to it, you know, let me know. If you want to do like this little video thing here, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to read a few comments that you guys are saying up here, and I'm going to jet out of here and probably get on doing some other videos tonight. Because, man, they messed this boy up. Serp YouTube said, do you think the culture is starting to shift? It may not be overnight, but it seems like the internet is helping people expand their world view outside of the neighborhood cultures they are mainly in. Yes, Serp, yes, I absolutely I absolutely believe that's what's happening. And, I'm in a sense, I'm thankful that God is using me to be a voice when it comes to that, because there are a lot of kids out there who are in a situation like I was. They're in the ghetto. They're in the hoods right now. They're in single parent homes, or they might be in a home where having to be watched by some of the neighborhood grandmas because mom is trying to keep them afloat. And these kids are seeing me and they hearing me, and dare these kids to be inspired to want to be better and want to be successful like I am. Dare them to want to do better for themselves. Dare them to want to get out of that mentality. Dare them to want to get out of the ghetto. Dare them to want to actually show and display how smart, how articulate, how intelligent they are. So what I did is I just kind of pressed this little button on them, and all of a sudden these little kids are just waking up and they just want to get out. How can I do it? How can I do it? You right, man. I know what it's like. See what I'm saying? I was there with these kids, and I hated it that I went through what I went through, but thank God that by me going through those situations that I went through at a young age, that I understand the mindset that a lot of these kids are in. I understand the mindset. I understand the things that they're dealing with. I understand what it's like to walk past, I understand what it's like to be possibly on a field trip and you just see all these people that seem like they're happy, and you just got to think about your home life. I understand what it's like to possibly go by. Matter of fact, it was funny because me and my wife was watching Home Alone today, right? And while we were watching Home Alone, it's a scene in there where Kevin, he's walking home, and while he's walking home, he stops and he looks at this window, and he see this big old huge family in this window, and they all just seem to be enjoying themselves and smiling, having a good time. And he was just like looking just like, And I told my wife, I said, "Ooh, I know what that feels like. I remember walking by some places, or I remember, y'all, this is Decatur, Illinois. Y'all don't understand this. You from the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about. But if you from the hood, like where I came from, I remember going like and walking through places like Home Park, and they had their windows open, and you see families in there, and you just thinking like, man, I want to be like that. You know what I mean? I want to have a family where I'm doing something like that. So there's nothing wrong with dreaming like that, is what I'm telling these little kids. There's nothing wrong with dreaming like that. There's nothing wrong with seeing things like that, and you want that, and you wish for that. Keep your mind focused on that. Keep your mind geared on getting exactly towards that. All it took is for one event. It took one moment for me to see something like that and say, no, I want that. I want to be the daddy in there cutting the turkey with my family all around and having a house full of people. That's what I want. And I kept it as a goal. I kept it in my mind, and I aspired to do that. And that's what I shot for. That's what I went for. And there's been numerous of times, I cannot count how many times that's been the situation in my house, where there's tons of people over, family over. We're laughing, playing board games, cracking up. People just stand over to the wee hours of the night. Some people still up and lively. Then there's other people that's on my couch, sleep. There's people down in my downstairs living room area down there sleep while we all together having a good time. People don't want to leave my house. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's how it is when people come to our house. That's how it is when people come to my house. They feel at home. We having fun. We laughing. You don't have to go home. If you end up falling asleep here, I mean, look, it's 2:00 in the morning. Y'all might as well go on and just get a blanket and some covers and some pillows and go to sleep and just wake up in the morning. We'll cook some breakfast. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. But then yet, if you're being told you can never have that because of your current situation, you just killed a dream. You see what I'm saying? The minute you saw that and you wanted that, all of a sudden, a dream got sparked in you. You wanted to shoot for that dream. But then somebody come along and tell you, no, you can't do that because white people are going to keep you from doing it. Or no, you can't do that because, see, there's a system out there that's going to oppress you. They're not going to allow you to buy a house because you black. I got houses. They're not going to allow you to buy a car because you black. I have cars. You see what I'm saying? Dare to sit there and tell a kid the truth. Dare to sit there and let a kid be inspired to what they're dreaming towards. Don't sit there and place no limits on them. Don't sit there and try to tear that dream down from them. I was talking to somebody at my job today, and I was telling them how it's amazing that you have no idea that as your children are growing, you have no idea that you can kill a dream in them based off of what you're doing to them right now. So let me give you an example. My youngest son, he was just a daredevil. He a go-getter. He was the type of kid that, daddy, I can do this, I can do that. Right? So then my oldest son, he was the one that wanted to try to sit there and, well, there's a possibility. So let me give y'all an example of what I'm talking about. My youngest son, Brandon, all day long, this boy would sit there. He would get on top of something. He would say, daddy, I want to jump down and you catch me. Or he'd say, I want to climb up this tree. Now, what I would do, if he wanted to climb the tree, I would be there as his safety net. I would be there. If he gets to a certain height, I say, okay, well, you can only climb that high and come back down. But what I didn't do, I didn't say, no, you're not going to do that because you're not capable of doing that. No, you're not going to do that because you know. See, to him, in his mind, he can achieve it. See, all of us got this thing inside of us. You know what you possibly are capable of. Go try it out. So with him, I would say, okay, go ahead and do it. He was like, I can climb that tree. I was like, okay, go ahead and do it. Go climb the tree. But I would be right there as a safety net in case he fell. Now, my other son, I almost had to darn near want to push him to go do it. Hey, go. My oldest one, I go, hey, go climb that tree. Well, I don't want to climb the tree because it's a possibility that I may grab the wrong branch and I might fall down. And I'm like, okay, but if you fall down, I'm going to catch you. Well, then what if you don't catch me, Dad? I'm like, okay, well, then don't worry about it. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like that. But what I'm saying that for is that how many times in our lives, in your daily life today, where you are placing limits on these kids based off of what you feel they are incapable of doing. But it's actually a lot of times it's based off of what you are incapable of doing. Some people hate that I use this analogy that I'm getting ready to use as well. We work around nurses. A lot of them are women. Why is it that they will come to me and a lot of my other male coworkers and they will say, we need one of you strong guys to come and help us move this patient up the bed or transfer this patient from the bed to the chair. Now, what if we was to look at them and say, nope, no, right? What if we just say no? Now, it's amazing that they're able to see that by us being big, strong men, they see that we have the potential to lift this person up. They looked at us and actually saw and believed that we were strong enough to do it. Why? What do you mean? What do you mean looking at us and say we need some of you big, strong men to come help us? You know what I mean? But yet at the same time, it can be crazy that these same nurses would have a hard time. Let's just say our copy paper. We get copy paper and those suckers are heavy, right? Those same ladies will say to us, hey, y'all, don't worry about that. We're going to go and get a little dolly because, you won't be able to pick those boxes up. No, you can't pick the box up, but I can. I'll go and grab one box with one hand, grab one box with the other hand. I'll walk with this printer paper, a few doors down and stack it where they want us to stack it. But then again, what they told us is that you won't be able to lift it because it's too heavy. See, don't place your limits on me based off of what you are incapable of achieving. That's my quote. It's my quote. Don't place your limits on me based off of what you are incapable of achieving. So how many of us do that in our daily life where if you are not successful at doing something, you will tell somebody else that they won't be successful at doing it because you weren't able to. I remember being like in the first grade too, where I had some people that lived in our neighborhood. They were in the second grade and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to go to second grade. No, man, I'm telling you, second grade is hard, man. And I would get like, oh man. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm smarter than you though. So, but you in the second grade, see what I'm saying? We have to stop doing that to each other. All right, so let me read this super chat. Christopher Robbins, appreciate that. Says, keep up the work. God bless. Really, really appreciate that, sir. Really, really appreciate the super chat there. So y'all see what I'm saying now? So this is something that I'm bringing this back home to the fact that somebody made the comment and said, do I see like a turning happening with the black people, with the black community? Do I see like a change or a shift happening? I do. And that's why I think a lot of times as well, like this video, YouTube will demonetize it or they will censor it because I'm pushing the truth out there. What am I the things that I'm talking about and the things that I'm talking about and the things that I am saying, are they building people up or are they tearing people down? Surely they're not tearing people down. Now, what people do get confused is this. Because I'm coming at certain folks like in a fatherly like type way, in a disciplinary action like type way, people take that like that's tearing you down. See, I whooped my kids when they were younger. Yeah, you heard me. I whooped my sons' butts when they were younger. You will look at that as if I'm tearing them down, but you have no idea. I'm disciplining them to build them up, to keep them from doing that certain behavior that I know is going to end up being something that's going to be detrimental to them in the future. If I continue to let their behavior go on with them at that young of an age, they will be these folks like the Rosenbaums and the Gages. That's what they can possibly turn out to be. So when I come at what they want to call the black community and I'm talking like this, it's hard for a lot of people to receive it because number one, they never had a father to come at them in this type of manner. So they already want to beef up and be defensive against it because a mama can't do it like a father. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just, moms cannot bring it like a dad can. Not a real black father in black homes. That's what I'm talking about. Young black men are not used to that. So when you come at them and you bring it, they get defensive more because they're not used to that. They're not used to a real man coming at them in this manner. So them being disciplined by my words, right? Them getting a verbal spanking from me with my words, people take it like it's breaking them down when all along it's disciplining you so I can build you up. I'm breaking bad habits. I'm breaking bad attitudes. I'm breaking bad behaviors in you because I know that that's going to end up ruining you in your future. Once I break you of your bad attitude, your bad behavior, you're going to end up being a very, very good citizen out there with good character. So what did I do? I built you up. I tore down the infirmities that were in you to make you clean so you can go and lead a good life. But most people take it the wrong way. You just hate the black community. You just down the black community. Am I really down the black? Are you serious? I'm downing the black community because I'm telling you that you can do what you want to in this life, that you can achieve whatever you aspire to achieve, that I can sit there and hook you up with the right people who are black, who are white. It doesn't matter what color they are because the whole deal is to get you where you want to go. Does it matter who helps you to get where you want to go? If I want to learn how to drive a boat, I don't care if you black, white, Asian. I don't care if you a freaking frog. If you're going to help me learn how to drive a boat, I don't care who's helping me. So what am I saying that for? Because they actually think that if you put somebody that's black in a particular type of office, oh boy, black people got it made now because we got to black this or we got to black that. No, it should not matter because whatever it is that you aspire to do, it should not matter who it is that's helping you. It should not matter who's helping you. It's all about what you want to do. So that leads me to my next point. People have become so accustomed to being told what to do that if you ask them what they wanted, they couldn't even tell you what it is that they want to do. People have become so accustomed to being told what to do that if you cleared their mind and asked them what it is that they aspire to do, they couldn't tell you what they want to do. And that's a dangerous place to be in. It's a very dangerous place to be in a spot where you are so accustomed to being told what to do that you don't even know what it's like to be free. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not freedom. That's not freedom. If you have to be told, like I used to have on my channel, what to do, what to think, what to feel, you are enslaved. You're not even your own. You don't even have your own mind. You don't even have your own thoughts. You are whatever that entity is telling you that you are. You are thinking whatever that entity is telling you what to think. Wicked Gaming, what is going on, my friend? Hey, is that you, Wicked Gaming? I mean, I'm saying the right thing. And Mama Don, I know you in here too. I know you're here too, Mama Don. True Helper says, we appreciate you, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But y'all see what I'm getting at now? So anybody that's watching this right here, right now on Instagram, I know I got cousins, I got family and them all out there. Y'all know my story. Y'all, I mean, man, I got some family that's on my Instagram. They will tell y'all. And I sometimes some of my cousins that follow me on Instagram, I wish that y'all can come on here and go live. Even though I know some of us are on different sides of this spectrum right here, but some of my cousins that actually follow me on Instagram, it would be cool if y'all came in here live because a lot of people on my YouTube channel or even on Instagram, a lot of people have no idea what type of person I was. They was like, wait. Not Ty. Y'all telling me Ty was this thugged out, crazy, fighting, gun packing? Yeah. That's why I know the mindset. I understand that mindset. I get it. I totally get it. So anyway, Instagram, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll let you guys go on Instagram. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I gave that person enough time to try to go in here and go, I gave somebody in here enough to try to go live in here. And it didn't happen. But I'll go ahead and end the Instagram. Instagram, if you guys want to see me on the YouTube, go on YouTube, type in Modern Renaissance Man. I still might be live in YouTube right here, all right? So Instagram, I'll check you guys later. All right, folks. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of getting ready to upload this video to Instagram. Give me a second here. Mama Don, you still in here? Oh, there you go. I went on the Young Turks and got kicked out. I bet you did. All right, so I know once Instagram, I just posted this video to Instagram, but once that goes onto Instagram, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have comments. They're gonna start talking stuff then. Once the Instagram video that I just posted goes up, people gonna probably start making comments and say stuff then. But give me a second here to make sure this gets up. Mama Don say they wimps. Is Kara in here? Kara Jargadowski, are you in here, sis? Tammy Savage says you're awesome. Appreciate that. Big Mo, MRM race card is on 1 HP. Yeah, exactly. Everything is racist now. Everything is racist. Math is racist. Reading is racist. Writing is racist. I mean, man, everything is racist now. And they have no idea. The ones who sit there and, all right, Lethal, I see you, sis. The ones who like to call racism, it's amazing that if you see that the literacy rate of a lot of black kids in the math and the reading and the writing is ridiculous, and yet you want to take that from them. Folks, do they not see that that's a smack in the face? You showing who the racist people really are. Hey, we don't want them black folks reading. We don't want them writing. We surely don't want them doing no math. So what we going to do, we're going to act like we are taking up for them and say, hey, it's racist to read. It's racist. Man, come on now. You want to debilitate the minds of a race, make them become victims and victimize them. And yeah, that math is too hard for that. Oh, no, kaboom. Yes, it is. I know, little baby. Yeah, look, they got that baby up there trying to write them letters, trying to put a tail on that capital A. How they better not do that in cursive writing to that no, kaboom. They're doing that baby like that. Yeah, doing that baby. How they gonna sit there and tell that baby to read? That baby don't want to read, trying to make that baby read them white people words, trying to make that baby read them black words on that white piece of paper. They better stop doing that to that baby. Stop doing that to that baby. Stop doing that to that baby. That baby don't want to read. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here, little baby. Yeah, doing that to that baby. Yeah, I know. Doing that to that nunca boom. Come here. Yeah, y'all better stop. Y'all stop. Y'all leave that baby alone. Leave that baby alone. Trying to make that baby read, knowing good and well that baby can't read. Y'all stop trying to make that baby read, huh? Up there, her hands cramping, his hands cramping, trying to make that baby read, huh? That baby can't write them letters. Them letters too big. Trying to make that baby write a capital A. Y'all shouldn't be doing that to that baby. Trying to make him write a capital A. There's too many letters to be writing. There's too many letters. A to Z. Shoot, trying to make that baby write A to Z. That baby don't want to write A to Z. Writing A to Z is for white people. Trying to make that baby write them white people letters. Writing some A to Z. Shoot, what's wrong with y'all? Doing that to that baby. Yeah, I know. Them mean white people. Yeah, I'm white, but y'all the mean white people. Them racist white people that's inherently racist trying to do that to that little brown baby. Y'all know better than that. They already been putting up with enough from y'all already. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Yeah, 2 plus 2 ain't 4. That's right, baby. It's whatever you want that number to be. It's whatever you want that number to be. They don't want to sit with all the white kids either. We're going to make them sit back with the black kids. You know, the other stupid ones that don't want to read and write and do math either. All that racist type education y'all trying to give these black babies. Go on over there. I'm going to put you over there with the other black babies. Yeah, no. You ain't got to come back, dog. Look. I got you. I'm going to make sure you get some food stamps. I'm going to make sure you stay on welfare for the rest of your life and your kids' life and your kids' life. I'm going to incentivize the living daylights out of your whole family. Yes, I am. Because you're not going to be able to write an application to fill out an application for a job. You're not going to be able to write your signature to sign a check. No, that baby won't, because writing is racist. You sure ain't, little baby. No, that baby ain't. They not doing that to that baby. They not. No, they not. Stop, white people. Stop. You stop it, white people. Doing that to that boom. But leave my little black babies alone, and I'm white. Y'all racist white people. I'm a white person and y'all racist, but I'm not, because I care for these black babies. Look what I'm doing. I'm helping them out. Trying to make them do all that education stuff. That ain't for no black folks. Shoot, they ancestors didn't fight and almost get themselves killed trying to sneak pieces of papers in there to teach them how to read, for you to bring that back on them. Now they can freely read and freely do math and freely write. And y'all took that away. No, y'all better stop it, because all the rest of y'all racists trying to make them black babies learn and do all this stuff like that. So what if they don't know how to count money? So what? So what? They don't know what those signs on those stores say. So what? They don't know what building they're going into because they can't write. That's not for black folks to do. Let them stay in the ghettos. Let them stay on welfare. Yes, goo. Yes, baby. Yes, goo. Yes, boo. Yes, uncle bookie. You do that, man. No. And all the toys, they better buy that, baby. It better not be no toys that talk about AB. You bet Sesame Street. You better not have them babies watching no Sesame Street. Don't you have them watching Count Dracula? Talking about some 1, 2, 3. You better not have them babies watch no Dora the Explorer. Don't watch none of that. Don't you do that to them babies. Doing that to them babies. Man. But for real, what the freaking heck? I mean, I'm serious, y'all. That's what pretty much, if you do that in front of people, I know that can make folks really upset and make them really mad. But what I just did with that pillow is the equivalence of what people are doing to black folks. Are you kidding me, man? I mean, you black folks in the slave days had to almost get themselves killed because they were trying to teach their kids to read, teaching them to write. They doing things under the cover, sitting there sneaking little manuscripts and stuff they had just to, teach their kids how to read or try to learn how to read. It's just because a person that cannot read, a person that doesn't write, you will be stupid. I'm telling the truth. Not learning how to read, not learning how to write, not learning how to do math, it's a good chance that you will be stupid. Seriously, you will be stupid. I'm not saying that like I'm saying you stupid, you dumb. I'm saying like you will literally be the definition of what stupid really means. So for somebody to sit there and victimize you, like I just did that pillow right there, and you believe that, you have no idea that person is actually damning you. They are crippling you. That's what they're doing to you. Crazy folks. And people just buying this stuff. That's right. That's racist. We shouldn't have to learn no goddamn on math. Yeah, that's racist. We shouldn't have to do no writing. Yeah, that's racist. No black people should learn how to read. What's wrong with y'all? Come, man, you stupid. You're stupid. Anyway, folks. Oh, man. William Lane, you have no idea. But I mean, a lot of times that's the only way you're going to get people to see that. You know what I mean? I mean, that you see it. That's why a lot of people, that's why a lot of people are just full of emotion right now. They just, all they know how to do is respond with anger and violence because they have lost the ability to reason. They lost the ability to actually logically think through things, to cognitively think through things. They just lost that ability because, I mean, my God, it's crazy. Anywho, I see the comments in here. I'm trying to get me some software, guys. Like, you know how my boy ABL has this stuff set up to where you can call in through a Skype or something like that. But I don't know how to bring my Skype camera to the software I have right now. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will work to do that. Tina Whitefoot says, hey, MRM, I'm a big fan. Appreciate that. You better let that nuke boom down. It's unk nuka bunk. That's what it is. Technologic is unk nuka bunk. Let that little unk nuka bunk. That's right. That little unk nuka bunk. You talking about Kyle didn't have no victims. Kyle Rittenhouse did not have any victims. There was no victims. What do you call it? Those are just what do you call it if you kill an enemy? Y'all know what I mean? What do you call it when you kill an enemy? What we call them, terrorist, or I don't know, casualty? What do you call it when you kill an enemy? Yeah, okay, there we go. Techno said antagonist, but I mean casualty of war, self-defense. Happy little accident. All right, there you go. Villain. That's right. Good riddance. Right. Holy smokes. Devil be gone. Trash. Call it justice. Combatant. Dude. Oh, wow. The Young Turks, Mama Don. Okay. Hey guys, I think that might be cool. Mama Don, I'm probably about to see you over there. I want to go try to see if they would actually bring me in, the Young Turks, because what y'all don't know is the Young Turks actually I forgot to tell y'all about that. The Young Turks actually did an interview with me after the CRT stuff, and they didn't even post it because oh my God, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, folks, I appreciate everybody in here. It shows that there's 150 of you in here. Do not forget that if you click the thumbs up button, it will allow this video to be circulated. If you felt that I said something in this video, whatever, and you think that it was helpful, please hit the thumbs up button because it will allow this video to be circulated because YouTube is going to censor the living daylights out of. I've been getting censored. It's almost logically impossible for me to have almost 180,000 subscribers. I post a video and it only gets 100 views. Really? There's 150 some people in here right now. So you telling me I post a video and come on now. So anyway, what I'm saying that for is that by you guys giving the video a thumbs up, it will allow the video to be circulated. It allowed to go into their algorithm. And do not forget, once this video is done, if you feel that a family member needs to hear this, be sure to share it. Don't forget also, I forgot that I can do this because I'm getting back on track with doing some more of my stuff. But if you would like to send a gift or anything of that nature, you can send it right there. Right? You see the 214 North Franklin, P.O Box 464, Decatur, Illinois. You can send a gift, a book, something you might want me to read. Some of you guys, I keep forgetting to do this at the end of my videos because I've been so busy. But you can send anything you want at that address right there. Anything you think is going to be beneficial to me, send it to that P.O Box right there. Don't worry, I do not live there. I got family members that go and check it for me and check things out before I get it. I'm just being real with y'all because some folks might be crazy. But at the same time, you see at the top, it says the PayPal me up there. If you want to donate to the channel and what I do, you can do it through PayPal. Great if you do, great if you don't. It does not matter. And what I want to let you guys know too is that up here, you see where it says patreon.com with the /modern Renaissance man. There are some patron slots open right now. I have not been paying attention to it, but from what I've got done seeing on here a while ago, there are some patron slots open right now for the reaction videos with music X, Y, and Z. There's also something that's going to be coming new to Patreon. I'm going to be doing to where I'm going to be doing like some type of counseling. And what that means is this: you will be able to send me a video of some things that you might be dealing with that you only want you and I to know about. And I'll be able to give you a personal counseling session. Yes, you heard it. I'm a personal counseling session, but I have not set it up on PayPal yet. But if you go there, the ones that are open right now, you see where it said there may be a $50 slot. That $50 slot is going to turn to, for some of you, it will turn into a slot where we do a one-on-one session where it's like a Zoom thing, and you tell me what's going on. It's only gonna be between you and I. That way you don't have to spread it on YouTube, yada, yada, peanut butter. So anyway, at the same time, note that patreon.com, I think y'all seen a little thing down there too at the bottom, a little ticker right there. You can join and support the channel just for $1. You see the little $1? It's like, where's that? Right here. There's $1 thing right there. You can join for $1. Again, with that, great if you do, great if you don't. That is your choice. There's just some people out there that always emailing me, and I'm telling you, I get a ton of emails saying, what can I do to support you? Can I send you something? You help me with the religious exemptions. You help me with this. You help me with that. How can I help you? How can I support you? That's how you can do it there. That's just $1. You're paying $12 a year to be on Patreon. Again, great if you do, great if you don't. I'm just saying that that avenue is there. And with that being said, I'm getting ready to head out, folks. I appreciate you guys all being in the stream. I appreciate the laughs we had in here. I appreciate the comments you guys left in here. Now I'm getting ready to go over to the Young Turks, if they're live right now, and see what's going on there in that live stream. All right. Hopefully they can bring me in. But other than that, I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.